Jai Jagannath. Welcome back to PM Academy. Today I am going to give a talk on GS paper 3 of Civil Services exam conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. GS paper 3 that deals with technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management. And unit 1, the first number 1 says Indian economy and the issues relating to planning, mobilization of resources, growth, development and employment. Means it relates to the basic things of the Indian economy like employment, development, growth, planning, mobilizations of the resources and all these things. Unit 2 says inclusive growth and issues arising from it. That means inclusive growth of the Indian economy, relating to the Indian economy. Third is government budgeting, the budgeting system of the India. Fourth one is crop patterns, major crop patterns are the cropping patterns in the various forms in the country, different type of the irrigations and the irrigation system storage, transport and the marketing of agricultural produce and the issues relating to constraints, e-technology in the in the help of the farmers and the aid of the farmers. This is mostly relating to the cropping and the irrigation patterns and the transportations and the helping of the farmers. So in this unit, another unit that is relating to the direct and indirect farm subsidies and minimum support price. Direct and indirect farm subsidies to the farmers by the government of India and minimum support prices. Also public distribution system and also food security, technology missions, economic and the animal rearing, all these things are also there in this unit. Next unit comes food processing and the related industries in the India. That is the scope, it's the significance, it's the location, it's upstream and the downstream requirements, supply chain management and all these things relating to the processing and the related industries in India. Then I am taking you to another land reforms in the India. That is a very core areas and land reforms in India, and that is very important topic in the Indian economy. Then I am taking it to the another units, that is the liberalization of Indian economy, changes in the industrial policy, effects of industrial growth, means relating to the liberalization of Indian economy. Then comes the infrastructure part, it relates to energy, ports, roads, airports, railways, waterways and all these things. Then investment models. So in the investment models you will find in the investment models actual different modes of the investment in India, what the government's steps are taken, what the government is taking the steps for the inviting the foreign investors to the India. Then next is science and technology development and the application and effects in the everyday life, that application of the science and technology. Then achievement of Indians in the science and technology, then indigenizations of the technology, developing new technology, and recently Chandrayaan 3 also with the major concerns of the India, it has a landmark of the Indian science and technology. Then also another item is there in the science for science and technology relating to the IT sectors, field of IT, space, computers, robotics, nanotechnology, biotechnology and issues relating to the intellectual property rights, IPR, what is known as today. Then conservation, environment, pollution, degradation, deforestation, environmental impact assessment, all these are the parts in the next unit. Then another areas is there, the disaster management. So disaster management and what is the disaster and the disaster management, that is also one of the areas. Then the linkage between development and the spread of extremism in India, role of external state and the non-state actors in creating challenges in the internal security. Then next unit is the internal security through communication network, role of media and social networking sites in internal security challenges, basic of cyber security, money laundering and its the preventions. Security challenge and they are the management in the border areas, a linkage of the organized crime with the terrorism. The last one is various security forces and the agencies and their the mandate. These are the things, these are the units in the chapter of GS paper 3, that is of the technology, economic development, biodiversity, environment, security and disaster management. So this is means actuals in this particular GS papers you will see the Indian economy, disaster management, internal security. So all these are the together, combined together, and that makes the paper GS paper 3. And before concluding today, my request to you to like my channel, subscribe my channel and be a subscriber of mine the channel, because time to time I will deliver different lectures. So far the civil service exam is concerned, it will help not only to the appearing candidates or aspirant candidates, but also helpful to the students who are aspirant or presently preparing for the, or just like opting for the foundation programs for having passed in the 10th and the 12th. So once again request you to like my channel, subscribe my channel and distribute my videos to other friends and colleagues. This is for today. Thank you very much.